From LeBron never being interested enough to make it his end goal, to the time he almost participated in it, here's the real reason why LeBron James was never in a slam dunk contest. I think we can all agree that LeBron's one of the most determined, hardworking, and passionate athletes out there. Whether it's him on the court or off it, he delivers and does it well. Which is why it makes sense that fans want him to go for the slam dunk contest. But if I'm being honest, it looks like he isn't interested. One of the most influential figures in the world of basketball made a comment that fired up a lot of discussion and debate. When asked about the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, a highly anticipated annual event that showcases the athleticism and creativity of players, James expressed his reluctance to participate, saying that it isn't something he wanted to accomplish in his career. So it's not on his list of goals to achieve. It's a punch in the gut for the slam dunk franchise, but let's hear him out. He said that making the NBA All-Star team, being the league MVP, winning the Defensive Player of the Year award, and most of all, NBA championships were his goals when it came to basketball. But the diss didn't end here. He added that because this wasn't one of his goals, he had no passion for it and was getting too old for it. Plus, he didn't want to risk any more injuries either, so there's that too. While some fans understand and respect his decision, understanding his preference for showing his skills in actual games, others view it as a missed opportunity, with the slam dunk contest being a platform for players to display their creativity and to entertain fans with some jaw-dropping dunks. It's clear that James prefers team victories over individual ones, even if it takes his reputation and status to the next level. LeBron may have ruined our hopes of ever seeing him in a slam dunk contest, but here are some reasons he should have participated. First off, it'd give him a chance to reconstruct his image. Given the comments he's made on Twitter and how he's lashed out at the media, it'd all go away, and once again, re-establish the little fame he's lost. Secondly, it can serve as a boost of morale for the team, pushing them to be better. Because once a team realizes they've got the best in the world, they can create more unity, providing themselves with the lead-by-example mentality every player should have. Thirdly, it'd be one of the highest slam dunk contests in years, a much-needed boost for the dying franchise, which is now featuring players that aren't anywhere close to being all-stars, making dunks that even a non-pro player could outperform. If LeBron had decided to come out and play, even people who aren't hardcore fans of the NBA would have come out, noticing that a champion of dunks is going to be there. Lastly, it'd be a spectacle to watch, given that LeBron will bring his A-game, motivating others to do the same as well, noticing the competitiveness he will bring. Other than the rise in competition, the intensity seen in the contest could very well rival the clash between Dominique Wilkins and Spud Webb. And while we're on the topic of discussing pros, let's not forget the cons of King James participating in the event. He may have his reasons as to why he doesn't participate, and here's why it's the best option. It would provide the media and critics with more content to bash him, assuming that he loses. Since superstars like Jordan and Kobe have both won it, this will only put more pressure on his performance. Not only that, but the social media would also fire up, questioning his ability to be the greatest and making him pay for what the fans wanted in the first place. Other than that, like LeBron said himself, it's just not that important when you look at the bigger picture. While it might be great to achieve at the individual level, the legend's more focused on winning championships, something that will help him reach his goals, and will not sacrifice the struggles he's been through to achieve it. Thirdly, if he gets injured during the preparation, it'd again fire up the critics, and there is more than one reason why this could happen. If we look at the number of times he'd have to dunk, it could take a toll on his arm because of the flexibility that'd be required to perform some of the more complex moves. There's a high risk of injury, one that he should not take. The comments that LeBron's already made, saying Blake Griffin would have a home court advantage at the event, are certainly not going to sit well with the crowd. But while we're talking about critics, here's what other players and pundits think about the matter. While many respect his choice and understand his reasoning, some argue that his combination of power and creativity would make for memorable moments in the contest's history and raise the bar for anyone to come in the future. One former teammate of King James, Richard Jefferson, said, "LeBron is 100% afraid to set foot in the slam dunk," adding that he didn't have enough sexiness to do it, like that would play any role in a physical contest. He also said LeBron is only a game dunker, too late for the contest, at almost 70 years old. I gotta say, the last line was funny, given all the achievements he's still making. American sports columnist Skip Bayless said that despite James being a good power dunker, he didn't want the pressure of coming up with creative dunks, risking his high-flying mystique. But he mentioned that LeBron would have won, even if it was any other dunk contest. And he's not wrong either, because the type of dunks this guy makes is insane. Another former player of the National Football League, Shannon Sharpe, said that he wasn't disappointed because the dunk contest wasn't important for LeBron, that he came to NBA with a mission to be the greatest player, and that the slam dunk contest wasn't going to add to his credibility, especially in that department. Speaking of credibility, one department that adds to LeBron's greatness is acting in a new docuseries headed to CNN. While he may be considered the king of basketball, he has a lot more in his bag, with a 5-episode series called See It Loud, The History of Black Television, coming to CNN on the 9th of July, 2023. The highest career-scoring player has been working hard, whether it's training with his sons or producing a TV show, which will use the gifts of black television in today's pop culture. The series will use shows like The Jeffersons and Roots to show how they've impacted today's golden age, with the CNN news desk also saying that the black representation in television cannot be overlooked. They have provided a platform for black artists to showcase their talents, tell their stories, and pave the way for future generations to come. It has also helped the black community in raising their voices and fighting for what they deserve, both in representation, on and off the screen. Now, coming back to the topic, did you know there was a time when LeBron almost participated in the slam dunk? I think now we can all assume for sure that James isn't going to participate in the slam dunk contest. Despite many people pressuring him and fans urging him, he isn't up for it. But there was a particular instance, though, that created a lot of buzz and anticipation. In 2010, during the peak of his athletic prowess and popularity, the legend publicly hinted that he might participate in the slam dunk contest, saying that he is putting his name in the 2010 contest in Dallas Stadium. His announcement sent shockwaves through the basketball community, as fans eagerly awaited the opportunity to witness his incredible aerial abilities on the grand stage. Despite the mounting excitement, he ultimately decided against it, leaving fans disappointed and in the process, also attracting more attention from critics. American TV personality Stephen A. Smith said that LeBron's a special player on any level of the game, but even as it is, he feels like James has cheated on basketball by not participating, that he has robbed fans by not letting them see the heights to which he could have taken his dunking legacy. I mean, out of 1680 career dunks, this guy has only been blocked 9 times. So I can only imagine what kind of next-level inspiration he would have given to future players. And so, from the time he almost participated in it, to LeBron never being interested enough to make it his end goal, here's all I have on the real reason why LeBron James was never in a slam dunk contest.